cierto. Okay, welcome back. I set up this new camera. Was trying to show maybe a little bit of me making this, and I'm really excited for what we left the last stream. I I couldn't actually do a recording for the last time, but I'm gonna try to make that up to you for you. I need to find some references for the anatomy. Mm. I was listening to something, but I remember that I don't. Or maybe I can. No, I don't think I can do that. Okay, let's try to watch a little bit of the muscles. I need to see because I'm not really that happy with the result of we got the last time. Let me find some references for that so we can start. And I can't share my screen right now, but I'm just grabbing some references of muscles, people with a lot of muscles, so I can take that into account when we're doing the muscles for the character. Yeah, I think this just a couple of those will be enough. Let's hope. And that's it. Okay, let's see, where's this. I'm gonna leave this maybe here, and that's good. Okay, let's keep working on this guy. Let's get rid of that. And besides that, I'm really excited of how this is turning. I think it's going to be a fun model to do to finish. I just need to make sure that everything it is what it needs to be. And with anatomy, sometimes it could be tricky because if you don't have enough references, there's some weird stuff that can appear on the model. But I think we got a good base for it at the moment. And I'm going to try to record a little longer because I'm doing another model I want to work on today too, so it's going to be a double feature just to make up for the last week because I couldn't stream. Maybe something like this. I was thinking of putting some music while I was working, but I know it's going to be muted, or it's going to be have some kind of copyright. So it's going to be right now. It's going to be right now like this. In the meantime, like until I can figure that out. Okay, so this needs to be a little bit bigger. And I'm using the regular brushes, nothing that fancy. Just the same old stuff you can find in the Seabridge package. I think it's better that way because if you start using fancy brushes to do your work, it can bring us some troubles, or it can be more like not that custom made, but I really like to keep it simple, not that fancy. Well, let's see how much we can finish with this. I just need to put my reference up for the character 2. There you go. Something like that. Yeah, I really like the result we're having with this model. It's good. And I forgot that we got some details here that we need to finish before going to another stuff. That's why it's really important to have that reference set up. I sometimes try to watch my own body, watch my muscles, how they flex, how they work, because maybe you will not be able to find all the references online. It could be a little tricky, so you have the best reference right in front of you. Especially if you're a little bit fit, it helps to have a little definition or bigger muscles. Of course, with that you have to do a workout to develop the muscles, to do all the stuff. Another thing that I've been struggling with is to talk when I'm working. I don't usually do that. Something new for me. But I think it's, at the moment, it's not that bad. There's not a lot of people watching this, so that's good. So, because that gives me a chance to get used to it on my own pace. Oh, I didn't have a reference for the back, but let's improvise a little. But the back is going to be partially hidden, so it doesn't matter. I was streaming last time and my English was really bad because I was so tired. I noticed that when I'm really tired, it's hard for me to speak another language properly. I'm not saying that this is perfect. My English is perfect right now, but it's definitely better than yesterday, by far. Okay, we need to get this a little bit together. Maybe bring it a little bit further in front. Yep, something like that. I like it. Let's see, how can we define this? And this is when the model, the anatomy, and the concept clash together and start to deviate from the one another. But I think something like this is good. I like it. I really like it. How it's turning out. At least for now. It's a really beef character. It seems that I need to make it a little bit slimmer maybe. Yeah, it's not that big in the concept. So let's make it a little bit smaller. just a little bit. Yeah, I like them to do them that way because it looks menacing, but maybe it's a little bit exaggerated. And if we go back to the beginning, we can see changes that we have. I'm gonna leave that here maybe. The before and after. Takes a little bit to use the history, but yeah, you can see that's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit more natural looking than before. I think that's going to be a good thing to do. I'm gonna put the previous character, how it started and how it's going. Let's see how we finish this session, so we can track the progress we're making. Okay, so that's good. I like it. We ain't got a million polygons for these guys, so we can still got I don't think we need more because we're not going to be looking the character that close, and it doesn't seem bother me that much. So there we go. Sorcerer tool I'm eager to try, but is to put more details in some areas of the character like this, but I'm not that used to it at the moment. So we're just gonna start adding details to only the 4 fingers that our character has, and that's when you start looking at the reference of the anatomy. Hands are a little tricky sometimes, but if you just keep watching your own, it helps a lot. And you can also use the hand, model of the hand you're looking at. If you're looking your left hand, you can model the left one. It's going to make things a lot easier. Also, this is not about speed. You can be quick when you know what you're doing, and it's good to be quick because you're gonna be able to do more work at the same amount of time. Some people do, but that's not my concern right now. Of course I want to be quick, but first I want to develop my workflow. That's my goal right now. Do that. Like in these areas I wish I have a little bit more topology. We're gonna have to fix that because it's rough. But maybe we don't need that much here to make it look good. Another problem with hands is trying to find the exact position of this, because you can see right here it's not great, but we can fix that because this is the first pass. Yeah, that's good. Let's see this one. This could be better. I'm going to push this a little bit back. And this. Hey, hey, how are you doing? Thank you, thank you. This is the other one I was doing before the one you watched yesterday. This is a little bit more complex because it's not just a sketch like the other like the frog we were doing before. So it's going to take a little bit more time to finish it. And I'm trying to add some details right now. I'm good. I'm a little bit tired because I slept late yesterday. Hey, did you watch the episode? The episode? Did you like it? I was talking with I don't know how to call you. Enter joke here is a little long, so maybe I'm going to call you joke to be quicker. But yeah, we were talking with Joke yesterday about if he was watching the the last episode of The Last of Us. Yesterday was the last one. Yeah, we need to do this. This is looking weird here. I'm starting to think I need to add the topology already because it's really rough here in this area. This is not going to be like a final model. It's still an exercise for me because I want to see how quick I can finish it. So maybe there's going to be a lot of some rough stuff, but we'll see. Maybe I get excited with the process and trying to finish it as much as better as I can. Decent, but I feel like taking the rush. Yeah, I think it's sadly the same as you. It was really rush. Yeah, the position was right though, so I don't know much. A joke? Nah, that's good. Yeah, I think it's going to be better to call you joke. But yeah, I feel the same way. It was rush. There were some really good episodes. I love the new stuff they add, but definitely some things didn't land it as good as the game. Let's see what they do with the second season. It's going to be tough for people that don't know what's going to be happening in the next episode of the next season. It's a big shock. I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know if people here haven't watched it, but it's shocking for sure. By the way, I didn't put music right now because I'm uploading this to YouTube, and I don't know how to separate the audio for the music and the how to record that separately so it doesn't affect me when I upload it to YouTube. So there's not going to be music at the moment. I always like to add those lines because it shows that it's really rip. The muscles below the skin are showing because how rip the character is. And here I can add a little bit of that too. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to add more polygons right now so I can add more details. Or maybe I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to start working on another part of the character. Another tool. Maybe this one. So maybe we can finish some stuff. Oh yeah? You don't think it's boring to watch this stream without music? Like I told you before, I'm not that used to Twitch, so I still figuring out the right approach. Just really, let's finish this bone helmet, the character. Let's finish that. Let's try to finish the helmet, the pants, maybe a little. Let's do a little bit of final touches there. Let's go there. Let's do that. Maybe we can finish that today. What is this? What is this? Okay. Where is this tool? There you go. I'm going to organize a little bit this helmet. And there you go. Top. Below. Thank you for passing by. I'm glad to have you a little bit here. See you around, and hope to see you in the next week when we got a little bit more finishing touches for this guy. Good luck to you, Joker or Joke? I don't remember. Joke. Yeah, that's Joke. So this helmet, I think this is better. Okay. The good thing about this is that at least the good thing about this method, because I don't usually do it this way, I don't sculpt this, but I'm trying to make my models with the topologies, cleaner topology. So this is a new method for me, and I see its advantages. I see what's good about making it this way, but I'm still getting used to it. So that's why maybe it's taking me more time than I usually take making this kind of stuff. Right now we add a little bit more subdivisions to start polishing the model. This is like a bone structure. It seems like a bone structure. So we're going to be it's not going to be that smooth. It's going to be a little bit there's going to be a little bit of edges on it. Not perfect, but like this. I don't remember that being there, so let's get the And yeah, there you go, problem solved. It's not perfect, but it's going to do the trick. There's a lot of missing angles on the model, in the sketch, sorry. So we have to figure that out ourselves. Add the details when we think they will work. That's how we do this come to life. It's like these kind of details are not that not noticeable, but they're going to help to convey what we want to achieve with this model. And the thing is that maybe they're not that noticeable, that's visible, but if you don't have them, if you don't have these kind of details, you can feel that something's missing in the model. Now we get this. Let's add the cracks. Let's add some cracks here. With the temp standard. Just because we want this to have like a story. It's not something that is perfect. It has been worn, maybe in battles, to protect himself. And for this, for this I'm going to add more density. It's subdivided a little bit more. And just add these little lines with the temp standard. A little bit of here, a little bit of that. Between each one of these. The details in the painting that it can help us a little bit, because you can see and when we paint this, for sure it's going to show how it's going to look. It's going to change a lot, but right now we just want to add some details here. I'm going to turn off symmetry because these details not going to, I don't want them to be exactly the same. It's going to be look weird, especially in the middle of the model. We need to add some variations. There you go. There's some alphas we can use to do this. Because it's not a realistic model, I think it's going to do all these kind of details by hand. If you want something realistic, yeah, alphas will help a lot. But because it's not, I think it's better to do it this way. This is just the first pass of this kind of details. Still another one I want to do after this with another tool. Right now we're using just the damn standard. Adding and sub and CAD, CAD and CSUV. Something like that, not too much of something. There you go. Maybe a little bit more here. Doesn't have to be exact. But it has to be there. So if I wanted to maybe use an alphas, we can try to make this but yeah, I don't particularly have an alpha that I would like to use. Maybe something like this, just to add a little bit of imperfections. The time is flying. The time is really flying right now. I didn't knew I would have so little time. But yeah, I don't like the alphas right now. I think I'm going to stick to what was I doing before. After we finish to do this kind of stuff, after we finish to add in these details, I'm going to do what we did at the beginning and start with the edge polish. I'm trying to work with the lines I just did. details to this. Set away the details that were already there. And this could change. I can start working on another part of the model and come back to this one and see that I don't really like what I did before. And change everything. Start over again. It's really common to do things more than once because you're trying stuff. But for the moment, let's leave that as it is. Let's go to this other part here. It's weird because it seems like I didn't do much, but the things that I already did are like a little bit hidden because they are below the tentacles in the mouth, below that bone in the bone in the hand, that kind of weapon or protector. I don't know what that is. I think I'm going to add the ropes too. Let's see if I can find them. I already have some ropes for another project I was working on, so let's use the same ones. And it's from the same series, so it makes sense because it has to be the same. Okay, so we're going to no. What happened here? Okay. I see it's going to be a little bit tricky because let's see, I need to change this before using it. Picker. Oops. Orientation, or maybe no. Yeah, maybe I can. Let's try this first. Okay, once maybe here. Let's see what's going on. What happened if I did this? Okay, maybe I have to merge that tool to make it work better. Let's duplicate this, duplicate that, merge these two tools together, and let's work in this area. Okay, so oops, let's use the rope. Oh yeah, that's much better. A little bit thinner. Let's see how much. 9 maybe, 8. Yeah, 8 is good. It is good. And the other character is a little bit more, got a lot of ropes. It was a pain making that in low poly. I don't know if there's a better way of what was I doing before with that, but at the moment it's a pain working with ropes, but there's a lot of ropes in these characters. These couple characters I've been working on. Let's see. At least the result is good. I'm really liking it. What we got so far is a good start point to make the character work. But yeah, it's a little bit more complex than I was expected to be. And this light is really hot. I'm sweating a lot. But let me know if you like to watch my face when I'm doing this, or you don't even care. If not, I will seriously consider to turn this thing off. It's a lot. It's really hot. It's hot and it's not even it's LED, so it should be colder than a regular light, for what I know. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I like it. Let's see. Have to move this a little bit. Let's move this just a little bit. Working with this stuff is really fun, but it could be annoying sometimes because it doesn't work the way you like it to work, like this, like in this section. Come on, go below there. Yeah, there you go. But now we got all this stuff really messed up. Now why is this like this? It's because I've been pulling it from here, so I need to pull this. It's going to fix that. Now it's going back there again, but I want to get there. Okay. So where's the other end? It's right here. So okay, I want to pull this thing off. There you go. I like it. Oops. What the? Have to be an 8. 8, and then I need to grow this. There you go. Perfect. Why is doing that? I don't know, I don't like this. 8. What's going on with this? Okay, there you go. It's 8. 8. Okay, I'm going to do it by hand. There you go. There you go. So I need to move this. Where's the other end? I'm not that sure where this is. I think I'm going to have to redo this because it's looking weird. Oh no, there you go. Yeah, that's what I wanted finally. Okay, that's weird. There you go. I think that works. I like it. And we had that already done in a way. Yeah, we need another one here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to split this. So we have the rope and the tools separate, so I can add more rope to it. And this is too close to each other, and this is weird. So let's change that. There you go. Let's put this below this other rope, like that. Let's separate this a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Now we can do this, and it looks weird because it's on top of the finger. So let's go back and move this together this way. Now I need to put this a little bit closer. Something like that. Yeah, I like it. That's much better. Maybe one top of each other. Yeah, that. I'm going to move this a little bit. And there you go. Now let's put this. Yeah, we got our rope. A little bit. It needs a little bit more touches. And I'm saying a lot. Yeah, there you go. I like this. I like this. I like this. We have to put the rope on top of each other, so this is a little bit stretch. But this will work for the moment. It has to work until I figure out what else to do with it. Come on. Let's put this in this direction. There. Going to add another rope up there so it looks more closer to the model, more genuine, because it has a lot of straps to it. Okay, so I just want this and this. Let's use the rope again. I just have to remember that the size is 8 for the rope, or it's going to be troublesome when I try to add more rope to the character in the other areas that it has available. But yeah, I think I can remember. It was 8. I hope so. I hope I remember. But yeah, let's do this here. It's going to be, the ropes have to be on top of each other again, and this has to be close to each other too. Has to be below. I think I'm going to move that with the move tool after we finish after we decide where the rope is going. I think you can we could do this also in Unreal, because I'm going to export this in Unreal. Maybe it will be easier to do that on Unreal. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, there's a tool, and I could just add. I don't remember if it was on normal, something like that. But yeah, something like that. I like it. Let's split it again. Split. Delete the curve, and now we just have to move it a little bit. There you go. And the other end needs to be below this one. There you go. I like it. It's looking great. It's subdivided a little bit. Let's see how much I subdivided here. 5. Let's do another one for this. It's a lot of polygons there, and I don't need this anymore. I can delete it. Yes, we got the ropes, something we didn't have before. Let's finish the helmet. We almost got the hour, or we almost have an hour working on this. I don't usually do more than an hour, so let's see. I need to. I'm a little bit hungry, so let's try to finish below the helmet, and that's gonna be it for today. Okay, it's gonna be it for today. Oh, I can put some dangling ropes there, but let's leave that for the. Yeah, let's leave that for the moment. There's also some bandages in the other arm. Yeah, let's finish the helmet, and that will be it for today. Maybe it wasn't that as much as I wanted to do today, but at least I didn't miss the day as last week. Last week I didn't have time for do anything, so at least we're doing this right now. That's something I want to do too, to be more consistent with my work. I don't want the time to. I want to have time to do this personal work, not do only stuff for the game I'm making right now. I want to upload things to my portfolio and such. As you can see, this it's just like a feeling. You don't have to think about that much. Where are you going to add it? Just add some detail in some way in those in every area of the model. And again, I'm not using a fancy tool. I'm just using the H polish. You can see it looks good without doing a lot of effort. Just trying to add detail in some way. I'm going to subdivide it again so we got more polish to work with. And because it has to be similar to the other part of the helmet, I have to think what I did before, be able to replicate it. Okay, yeah, that's good. I think I add maybe a little bit too much of detail before, so I'm going to be careful with how much detail I add this time and here, and I can go back and revisit the details I had before that. So because I don't want to be mistaken with the other part behind the character, that for me was wood, but now that I see it, maybe it can be the same materials as the helmet. So I'm gonna have to think about that when we're in that part of the character. But I'm telling you, this is hot right now. It's really hot. And it was really fresh yesterday, and also in the evening because it was raining a lot. But now, man, it's hard. And I'm guessing it's for the light I had in front of her right now. It's supposed to be LED. It's supposed to be the more cooler than the other lights, but I guess it's not working right now. To I need to add some more edges here because it was too soft. Oops, that was maybe a little bit too much. And this doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to add more details to it. I'm also thinking maybe I can get rid of the 1/2 of it. Like it's asymmetrical. That will help to give it some I don't know. It could help to make it feel grounded. You know. This is like looks like the mouth of some kind of animal. So I have to add this. If this is the mouth of an animal or part of it that our character took, you have to separate the teeth from the other bone part. We can maybe add some sockets here where the other teeth shouldn't be. That's not in the original design, but now that I'm thinking about this as a mouth, that makes sense to me. So let's add that. Something like that. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. That's going to be all today. Doesn't seems like we make a lot of progress, but sometimes when you're starting, it takes a little bit of time to finish it, some touches, and I think that this part looks a lot better than before. So that's it for today. Thank you if you were watching. This is our fourth session, so I don't know how many we're gonna have, but let's hope we can make some more progress next week. Thank you for coming by, and see you in the next one.